everybody. I'm out here on a very cold and windy day. Normally wouldn't fish these conditions, but I just bought a new kayak, got a used 2019 Hobie Outback. Just couldn't wait to get it out on the water. Got it a couple of days ago. Got my fish finder hooked up on it this morning, so bringing it straight out here to the water. Gonna try to find some trout and redfish if possible out here in the backwaters. Like I said, it's really cold, probably about 50 degrees or so, and the wind's pushing between probably about 15 to 20 miles an hour. But got pedal drives now, so won't have to fight it too much, hopefully. So we'll see how this new kayak works out. All right, this is such a weird feeling for me. I'm so used to traditional paddle kayaks, so actually getting out here and pedaling, just a weird experience so far. Just trying to get used to the rudder controls, everything. Kayak, like the center point is a little bit tippier than what I'm used to, but it gets to a point and stops. It's still very stable kayak, probably even more stable than my old kayak in certain aspects. It's just a little bit tippier in the center point than my old one used to be. But I guarantee it's a heck of a lot easier going against this wind in this than it was in my traditional paddle kayak. Not that that was a bad kayak, I still have it, still going to be using it, but this is going to make things a lot easier fighting in windier conditions. I'll be able to fish in a lot worse conditions than I normally would have, so I can't wait to see what we can do in this kayak in the future. Like I said, it's cold and windy out here today, so really trying to fish real low and slow. Fishing the outsides of these bends where it gets nice and deep. Got down to almost 10 feet right there, made some marks. So it's real deep out here on the outside of these bends, and they'll be kind of stacked up in there hopefully with this cold weather. Right now just fishing a little paddle tail from Overcast Lures. It's their little hyper minnow. Show it to you here in a second. Just trying to kind of bounce it along the bottom, see if I can't get anything. I had a couple little taps in this hole, but no hookups yet. Not really expecting much out of today. It's more of a test run on the kayak, but I wanted to try to catch some fish on it as well. And as you can see, there's the Overcast Lures hyper minnow right there. Tail's got a lot of action, so it can be fished real slow on a 1/8 ounce jig head. So I'm gonna see what this can produce for me. Man, just had a nice hookup on the pause. I don't know what it is just yet. I think it might be a trout. It feels like a decent fish. Hopefully I can get this fish in the net, and it'll be the first fish in the new kayak. Oh, it's a very nice trout. One of the biggest trout I've caught in a while. Oh my gosh. Oh, first fish in the kayak is a big trout. Can't beat that. Absolutely beautiful trout. She's got a lot of fight in her. Just hoping the treble stay in her. Oh my gosh, that is a massive trout. Oh my gosh, this might be my biggest trout. Oh wow, look at the new kayak bringing in fish, and look, the hooks came out in the net. Woo! I cannot believe that. Just goes to show, even in bad conditions, get out and fish, because you never know what you're gonna catch. And in this case, it's a very nice speckled trout. So you get the grips in her to where she doesn't go anywhere. I can't believe this is the first fish I'm gonna put in this kayak. Oh my gosh, look at that gator. Oh my. All right, let me get a quick measurement and a picture on her and then get her going. Wasn't expecting much, so didn't bring a fish board or anything. Definitely not one of my personal bests, but she is about 22.5 to 23 inches. So that's still a very nice trout. We're gonna let her go. Man, she's still got a lot of fight. Let her get her strength back a little bit. I still can't believe that's my first trout in the new kayak. First fish at that. Just making sure she still had a lot of fight in her. Just making sure that she gets good and revived. There she goes. Oh yeah, kicked off very nicely. Good deal. Can't believe that's the first fish. Okay, so I got that trout released, and said I'm fishing the outside of these bins where it's nice and deep, and she hit on the pause. I actually stopped for just a second, was looking at something, and I'm throwing this. This is a mirror lure. I don't even know what kind it is. I've had this thing for years. Honestly, haven't thrown it in quite a few years just because I never had any luck on it. I don't even think I ever caught any fish on it, and decided to throw it today on a whim, trying something different, and go and catch a 23-inch trout on it. So it just goes to show, sometimes if it's not working one day, keep throwing it. It'll produce sometime. All right, I'm trying to get over here to see if I can get video of it, but I just saw a big snapping turtle actually cruising the bank right there. Probably had to be about that big. He's probably moved off to deeper water now. I'm going to see if I can swing in around here and maybe spot him again. So I just saw something moving. Yeah, he went off deeper because he was in that little shallow bit right there. Still a cool sight. So I'm fishing right down here near the Navy base, and there goes the C5 Galaxy. I've actually never seen one of those in person. Those are so big. Wow. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this trip. Just got that one fish, but was a quality fish. I'll take quality over quantity any day. wind's definitely blowing real hard, but that pedal drive makes it so much easier to try to fight the wind than paddling. So I'm definitely pleased with the kayak. Gotta get used to the controls and stuff, getting used to using a rudder and using the pedals with the, cause these have the reverse on them. So just getting used to some of the controls and everything, but I'm definitely gonna love using this kayak and can't wait to really catch more fish on it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe to the videos. Keep this great content coming.